Hey my little beans, it's Blancobean here, and today we are reacting to best of kids versus teachers, fights, public freakout videos. Yeah, I mean, let's see what's going on between these kids and teachers.
Get ready to witness the ultimate showdown between teachers and students as they reach their boiling point and clash in the classroom. Who do you think will come out on top? Looks like Karen took her lesson plan from Edward Scissorhands. She decided to forcibly cut a student's hair while singing the national anthem and got arrested for that.
Take a seat.
What so proudly we hail by the twilight's last stream.
Why would she cut his hair?
Whose bright stripes and Next.
What?
I'm not done. Next. Then I pick you out. Oh, no. Don't touch me. This? No, Miss G.
Okay.
Miss G.
What is she doing?
Or the proud hearts
Girl, shut up. Oh my god, her voice.
The 52-year-old school teacher was identified as Margaret Giesinger. Since the incident, the California high school teacher has since been arrested on suspicion of corporal injury to a child with her bail set at $100,000. Karen's
why did she
silent
do
stare
it?
was supposed to strike fear into the heart of her student, but this student wasn't having any of it.
Where it's going to tell you need this much of a deposit, or you need to be a member of the bank, or fees.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry that I was helping my friend with her work. I can tell you're trying to intimidate me, but I don't quite care. I'm sorry, ma'am, but I was trying to help my friend. Are you going to send us to the office?
Dang.
If you're going to say something to me, I'd rather you say it now than keep staring.
This is inappropriate for the teacher.
I'm going to intimidate me.
Oh my god.
And it's embarrassing. Like, what are you trying to? What's your intention by
It
this?
doesn't have any communication and it doesn't achieve anything. Please tell me what you want to say.
Karen's idea
Look at
of
her,
discipline
she's-
is a
oh my
little
gosh, she's
extreme.
way more
Calling
mature
the police on her student
than
and
her.
getting them arrested, that's so low, even for a Karen.
Is she still standing there letting this happen? Exactly. I hate you. It already escalated. She must have come out and hit him.
I swear to God I hate you. I swear to God I hate you. I swear to God I hate you, bro. You're the worst teacher ever. You can get me taken out of handcuffs because I want to apologize. Because I want to apologize. You started yelling at me. You tried to embarrass me about my paper.
What?
You're a terrible teacher.
Is somebody recording this? Oh, everybody is. I hope you're recording everybody because that's ridiculous. Yes, that really is. She sit here and say she loves black people and stuff, but you let this happen to her? Come on now. No, you yelled at her first. You yelled at her first, but you want her to apologize. It doesn't make any sense.
You hear everybody in the class say, I have, look at my grades, my GPA, I graduated by 8 points. I'm not no dumb. I'm not stupid, Dr. V.
The whole class. I'm so
If anybody is valedictorian, what the hell?
Yeah, you were yelling at
What?
her. You were yelling at her. That's ridiculous. That's BS. I'm saying. I'm like.
Is this a college class?
I guess we have a
Oh my
real tough
God.
guy in the classroom, huh? Shouting at the teacher might make him feel big and strong, but in reality, he's just acting like a Karen throwing a temper tantrum.
I stop talking. You do not come up to me, Dr. Shu. Get my goddamn face.
You go there.
All right?
Sit down.
You go sit down.
Why you talking about?
You go sit down, all right?
You not
Come up to me like that? Who the you think you are? Yeah, twitch your little face. Turn around and raise your fist like that, Dr. Shu. Do it again. I'm not playing. All right? Come up to me and do that to me. I'll do it to you. All right?
Go sit down.
Shut your mouth. Tell me who the you think you are.
Just walk out.
Pick up your
This is not helping anything.
keep doing that.
Why did you speak?
You took the trash can to me, huh?
It was literally about to leave.
Just get out.
Whack.
When Karen tries to bully one student, she's got the whole squad to deal with. Better watch your back, Karen.
But I am sure disgusted with the fact that you just have no respect for anybody, including yourself. And wearing this doesn't make you wonderful. Well, let's not go there, but you know what? It says be obedient, doesn't it? And you are not being obedient.
Wait, you saying trust is
You are not being obedient. That's all I'm saying.
That's a little crossing. We wish it's less trust.
You are not being obedient by not listening to the teacher. I don't care who it is up here.
Hey, ma'am, that's kind of
That's
disrespectful
no.
to touch his cross like that. No, you can't.
Yeah,
no.
tell me that I'm not
can't
being a
do
good
that.
Christian.
I didn't say that. I said
You-
are
you-
not
but you
being
implied
obedient.
it, and that's not okay. It's never okay to tell someone that they're being a good Christian.
I
at
didn't
all.
Only
say
God,
that.
Only God
But
can
you
say you're not
implied
being
it.
obedient.
Oh, she's not.
I didn't know we had a zoo in the classroom until Karen started shouting and screaming like a wild animal. Maybe we need to call animal control to handle this situation.
Did he do either one that I asked him to do? No. See, that's why I don't like these children in here. Because they can't follow directions.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because we're black. That's not it! You don't even know my life! You don't know who I am! You have no idea! You don't know me! You don't know
Oh my
Well,
god.
it looks like the gym teacher has had enough of the class clown's antics. Sometimes a good yelling session is just what the doctor ordered.
A disrespectful man that doesn't listen to anyone. After 5 times of asking you to listen, you don't listen. You are a phony tough guy. Phony. 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 Damn it. You can damn all day long.
Some of these teachers.
You don't listen to anyone. They're respectfully asking you to put your phone down. You don't. They're respectfully asking you to stop talking. You don't. You just don't stop. You know, sir, I'm trying to get louder. I'm trying to get closer so you hear the instructions. Because you're not hearing the instructions.
You don't need to touch your face with my face. That's the thing. You don't have to get in my bubble. You do not have to get in my bubble. And you spitting on me too. Don't say. Don't say.
You are so tough. Your toughness is really intimidating. I'm intimidated right now. I'm intimidated. I'm intimidated by that.
I'm totally intimidated.
No, you're trying to bait me into an altercation because you want to have a lawsuit. That's your toughness.
What?
But I am not doing anything except asking you not to talk and asking you loud now.
I do not care.
Then
I
leave.
don't care.
Then leave.
You're not
Now
listening,
go.
nigga.
Leave. Okay.
First
That's on.
Harder.
You're calling me a.
Did you hear harder?
You're just calling me a.
Why?
You're calling me a nigger. Get out of the class. Get out of the class. Leave the room. Go wherever else you want.
There is no need for you to put your
There
face
is
on my
no
face.
need for you. I had to be loud.
You had, man. Is anybody see
Listen,
a
go outside.
No.
Go out. Leave.
No.
Leave.
Unless you drag
Leave.
me out, no.
I don't wait. Oh no, I'm not touching you.
Shit, you already did.
You referred to me as an.
I said.
And you can't use that term
What?
to any person
I don't
at any
think that
time, regardless
Not
of
one
what.
fuck.
You don't give a.
Not one.
You don't
Not
give a.
one.
And I'm.
After
I've got it all done. I've got it right here. I've got it there. I'm telling you to leave. We're waiting. Waiting. Good.
No.
Hot click for you.
Like, you don't have
You
to
are
put
a
your-
very tough guy. Your disrespect
You're putting
is
your face on another
mistaken.
man like you kissing
You're
him.
a
What are
mistake.
you doing with yourself?
I want to
I'm
hug
17,
you.
you're a grown ass man. You don't have to put your face on my face. What the are you doing? You don't do that somebody else can. Are you gonna kiss the wrong with you? Nick, I don't know. What the f is wrong with all that time? What's happening? You are the fake tough guy. I'm the fake tough guy. You're the fake. Play with that phone. Don't listen to anybody. And be the phony tough guy that you think you are.
The classic Karen move. Dish it out but can't take it. Yell at a student, but when they yell back, kick them out of the class. Sounds fair, right?
I'm gonna be scared if you yell in my face.
I'm not scared of you
Yes,
either.
you are trying to scare me. It doesn't scare me.
Get out.
You get out. It's not your classroom. I didn't do anything wrong.
Get out.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Then you can stay and talk to me after class
I'm not
is
staying
finished.
and talking to you.
Then get out!
You get out. Stop yelling. You know, why did I go to you? I didn't do anything wrong. She's yelling at me for no reason. Ask the class, did I do anything wrong? She knows she's wrong. Once I do something wrong, I'll leave by myself. I didn't do anything wrong. You can't yell at me like this. You're a teacher. She's not even helping students. I'm not stopping. I didn't do anything wrong here. She's not helping students. She can't yell at me. She yelled at me first. She gets paid to teach students here, not yell at students. I'm not going anywhere. She can get out. I didn't do anything wrong. You can't be yelling in my face. You need to leave. But she's yelling in my face. I'm a student. She scared me.
Well, it looks like this male Karen took his patriotism a little too seriously. Getting annoyed at a student for not standing up during the pledge is one thing, but throwing in a racial comment, that's taking it to a whole new level.
Defend our country. And you are going to sit there on your butt. Don't shake your leg. When you do something, get up. I'll defend my country for the very. Then go back to where you're from, Mexico or Guatemala, where you're born here, and you won't stand up for the flag.
He has that
The
right.
students may have thought they were being funny or tough by bullying the teacher and making him quit his job. Hopefully, they'll learn that there's nothing funny about bullying. Remember, kids, you reap what you sow.
Oh, you don't need to put it away. Get up, stand up, grab your stuff, grab the 2 things that you have, and leave my classroom. I swear to God. Y'all think it's fun, bro? That's it.
If you enjoyed this episode, then be sure to show some love by hitting the like button.
Oh gosh. So I was very quiet during this because for me it's a bit upsetting seeing the behaviors that I'm seeing when it comes to teachers. I've worked in the education system in my past, and I've also got my degree in also for when it comes to I'm not gonna say my specifics, but just like in the educational field. And a lot of this, seeing how they manage their classroom, these instructors show me the lack of training there are when it comes to these schoolings. I've been seeing a lot of videos, especially on TikTok, of a lot of teachers quitting because of classroom behaviors because of students. And I keep seeing a lot of people blaming in regards to the students, blaming the parents in that regards, but no one is really ever talking about the teachers themselves in this situation. My question when it comes to, and I'm not trying to shame the teachers, but I'm trying to question, what was their education? What is their background? What is their training in regards to being a teacher? And then also, are they even equipped to be able to teach in a setting where it's not even one part of their community? Meaning that, are you teaching in a school that is mostly with lower income students with diverse backgrounds, or are you working in an affluent, more prestigious schools? Because the thing that makes a huge difference, because there tends to be a lot of teachers who have this intention of going into becoming a teacher, and then having this savior complex when they start going into these lower income schoolings, thinking that they can be this savior and try to save these kids and getting an education. Their intentions are good, but at the same time, they're not equipped and trained to be able to teach these children. You know, I see a lot in regards to the teachers that have been showing here, authoritarian type of teachers, that it's my rules or you get out of my class. And that's not a way of teaching. That, especially as students are, as we are developing in years and years, we're seeing that more students are having parents teach their children to speak up for themselves. This isn't the back in the 90s or 80s or 70s where you come to school, you sit down, you stay sitting, you read, you go play for 30 minutes, have lunch, come back, study, sit down, stay quiet, stay in line. Like, it's not like, literally, that type of schooling is literally trying to militarize our children. And we need to start really thinking about how can we change our education and our pedagogy of our classroom settings to be able to create a learning environment for our students. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the times I'm seeing so many arguments when it comes to these teachers about disobedience. And then they start having this whole thing, like this videos of showing them having a tantrum or a yelling fest in front of the classroom. How is this having a benefit for, excuse me, but how is this a benefit for your student right there your students in your classroom? If there's a student that is misbehaving in your classroom, how is you focusing your energy on yelling and putting the whole attention in the class into that student when you have a bunch of students who are focusing as well? I do agree that our educational system sucks. There's not enough support. There's not enough administration support. There's not enough teacher assistants. There's not a lot of paraeducators. There's not enough in our education system. We definitely need to change that. Instead of investing in our prison systems, how about we start investing it in our education systems, when we can start paying our teachers a higher paying wage and being able to employ more people to be able to work in these environments to help these. Because a lot of these teachers, they're also teaching in classrooms that are filled with 30 or 40 filled classes with students. And it's like, how is one teacher supposed to manage with all these students? They have to be creative. They have to be able to find ways in order to be able to get everyone's attention. And also being mindful about that some of these students have like, what are they called? They're like IEPs or like, I forgot what they're called, but like they're literally specific accommodations for students with maybe learning disabilities, with other conditions. And so they also have to work with students from diverse backgrounds, or even with different disabilities and things. So it makes it a bit more challenging for our teachers out there. And we have also students who have undiagnosed traumas, undiagnosed ADHD, undiagnosed PTSD, et cetera, et cetera. So it's like these teachers are doing a lot. So of course I empathize for the teachers, because they work for a system that is not supportive of them to begin with. But at the same time, I'm not going to blame the students when, to begin with, there's not enough training to be able to help these students be able to learn. And also, I'm not going to blame the parents. Yes, a lot of these behaviors are being learned from the parents, but also among the students themselves. But with the parents, you also have to think about the system. What are the parents doing as well? Are they even, like, being a parent is also another teaching matter, which you only learn parenting from your previous parents. If you lived in the parent household that had traumas, yelling, everything like that, or a family that is literally, having one parent and only and having to have 2 or 3 jobs, or 2 parents who have to have 2 or 3 jobs, or have to be able to being able to afford their housing and living expenses, especially since everything is getting more expensive. Of course, I'm not surprised that parents are not able to parent. There's so many things that are happening out there for parents as well. So I'm not going to blame fully on the parents either. I'm going to blame our system. How is our system supporting our parents? How are our system supporting our schooling? How is our system supporting our students? You know what I'm saying? Our system is to be blamed. Our system is to be pointed the fingers to, meaning that our government, who are your representatives, who is your mayor, who are the people who is your school board? You know what I'm saying? Who is advocating for your students? And so again, it's just like this video, of course, it gets me hyped up because it's like, this is something that I see a lot, you know, I see a lot of videos in regards to this. I'm seeing a lot, I've experienced this when it comes to being in the classroom and how dysfunctional this system is for our students, in our families, in our communities. So, but that's my opinion. I would like to hear y'all thoughts as well when it comes to this educational system. What are y'all thoughts? What do you think? What are your beliefs? Of course, if you have something different to say, of course, share them. I'm more than willing to learn from other people's point of views on things. But of course, be mindful that, again, if you don't have the experience of being a parent, working in the education system, then of course it's like, unless your only experience will be being a student, you know, which is a whole own experience itself. But be mindful about what you say as well, because not all opinions are valid. But yeah, I hope y'all like this reaction. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time, my little beans. Peace.